Welcome to 10-minute YogaVibe, and today we are focusing on hip mobility. And for this session, we're going to be using a chair. Now, if you think about it, all our movements, whether we're walking, climbing, driving, or whatever, tend to be with our hips kind of closed. And the reason we may end up needing things like hip replacement is because we wear the bones out over time. So it's really good to keep the hips mobile, and that also helps to stretch out the muscles around your hips and strengthen all the muscles around your hips and glutes. So having a chair is kind of quite a sturdy chair, feet underneath the hips, spread out the toes, and just take the weight onto one foot. And we're just going to do a big circle with the other leg. Now I want you to go slower than you perhaps would want to, so we're not able to use momentum. So you're also strengthening the standing leg. Your upper body can move a little bit as well. Don't feel like you have to keep it totally rigidly still. Just taking nice deep breaths in and out, and think of stretching all the muscles, tendons and ligaments around your hips. Then we'll do like a figure 8 movement. So you're going to rotate the knee out to the side and then inwards. Then doing like a little figure 8, cross and to the side. Breathing in and out and in and out. And bring that foot underneath the hips, just noticing how that side feels compared to the other side. And you can either switch the chair to the other side, or you can literally just turn around. So slight bend in the standing knee. Again, taking a big circle with that other leg. Notice how it feels on this side. So at least with the chair, you don't have to worry about balance. You can really imagine taking it in as big a circle as you can. Making space around your hip joints and also working your standing leg, because that is stabilizing you as well. Then we're going to come to that kind of figure 8 movement. So imagine rotating the leg, turning the foot out, taking it across the body, then rotate it the other way and taking it out. There we go, across and across. Breathing in and out and in and out. These movements are so good for our hips. And bring that foot back underneath the hips and noticing how it feels now. Then we're going to stand behind the chair. You're going to take the feet nice and wide, toes turn out just slightly, and as you bend into a squat, you want to make sure if your knees go way over your toes like that, you need to go a little bit wider. I don't want you to worry how low you're going, but I want you to imagine you're trying to pull your big toe ball joint to your inner heel so that you create a strong arch. And imagine someone trying to press your knees in, so you've got to try and press them out. Tailbone tucked, and really squeeze your butt, so you're engaging the inner thighs as well as working those hips. So once you've got your legs in the right position, have a little mini rest. I'm going to inhale as we come down, holding it for a second. Make sure the knees don't drop in like that. Exhale as you come up. Push the floor away. Squeeze your butt, squeeze your thighs. Inhale down. Press the knees out, looking forward. And exhale as you come up. Breathing in and out. Keep pulling the big toe ball joint in towards your inner heel. So you're creating a strong arch. So keep pressing the knees out. Then we do a slow triple pulse. So we're going to come down, down, down. Exhale all the way up. So we come in, and all the way up. Keep going. I'm just going to show you from the back. So keeping the upper body nice and upright. So no tipping forward. In, and out. 2 more like that. So come down low, bit lower, lowest, and up. 1 more. Again, keep pressing the knees out, over the toes. This time lift one heel, keep it lifted, and again going down and up. So when you come down, hold, keeping that heel lifted, pressing both knees out, and lift back up. Keep that heel high. Again, keep pressing both knees out, both sides, tailbone tucked under. Then switch, lift the other heel. And as you come down, pressing both knees out, coming up, keeping that heel lifted, breathing in and out, and in and out. Again, keep your eye gaze slightly forward rather than down. And bring that heel to the floor. Then this time, inhale, bend into a squat. Lift the right heel, lift the left heel. Then exhale, straighten the legs, lower the heels down. So inhale, bend into that squat, press the knees out, lift one heel, lift the other heel, press the knees out. Exhale, up, land the heels down. Inhale, bend, lift one heel, lift the other heel, come up, straighten the legs, lower the heels down with control. 1 more like that. Now bend, lift left, right. Now you know why we're using the chair. Exhale, up, and land the heels down. This time, inhale, lift both heels. Exhale, bend the knees, little tiny pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep pressing the knees out. 3, 2, 1. Come up. Land the heels. 1 more like that. Lift the heels, press into your big toe and your little toe. Come down into a squat. Keep pressing the knees out. Tiny pulses. Squeeze your butt. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up and land the heels down. Walk the feet in towards you. Notice how that feels. When we bring the legs back, should feel really quite nice when we bring the legs back. So from here, bring the chair out, stand side onto the chair to start with, put the foot that's closest to the chair on the jaw, then one furthest away, hinge forward, come into a little hamstring stretch, try and make sure the feet are at least hip width apart, this foot is underneath your hips, you're not too close, just hinging forward, stretching out the hamstrings. Then come up, try and keep this foot where it is and turn your standing leg to the front. So you're trying to square your hips without letting that foot drop in. So you're pointing those toes up to the sky, you're opening out the hips, pulling up the thigh muscles. If you can, if you wish, you can reach to grab hold of that toe and reach your arm out. Get really flexing this foot, toes pointing up, pulling up the front thigh, toes pointing forward. And gently release, come up, turn back in, and release that foot. So you may wish to change sides or to turn around, it's all good. Put that foot there, again, make sure the feet are at least hip width apart. Breathe in, as you breathe out, hinge forward. And stretching out those hamstrings. Imagine pulling these hip back towards you, pulling up through that standing leg. Then coming up again, keeping that foot where it is. Just wiggle the other foot around if you need to adjust it, if you need to step it back a little bit. So the standing toes are pointing forward. So again, you're opening up around your hips and groin. If you can, if you wish, you can reach and grab that foot, really tighten up your thigh muscles, and then reach that arm off to the corner. So it's almost doing a standing variation of this balance, but we're a little bit lower down. And after your next exhale, gently release. Come back and release that foot. Last exercise here. Come to sit on the chair. Take the feet wide, so coming back into a squat position. Now really imagine someone trying to push the knees in and you're trying to press out. In fact, try that. Press in with your hands and really press back with your knees so you can feel those inner thigh muscles engaging. So you're not just kind of like just sitting here. Lift the heels, bring the feet in if you need to. So lifting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach up to the sky. Exhale, reaching forward and down. Relax the head, relax the neck. If you can't quite reach the floor, don't worry. Keep pressing those knees out. Keep lifting the heels. Relax the head. Feel that stretch in your hips and inner thighs. Then after your next exhale, brace your abs, reach the arms forward. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, across a little side stretch. Keep pressing the knees out, don't let them drop in. So keep engaging those inner thighs. Inhale up and exhale over the other side. Stretch with that top arm. Really stretch out the side waist. Breathe in and out. And in and out. Then come up. Relax the arms and lower the heels. Bring the feet all the way in. Notice how that feels. Bring the legs back in. You should really feel like you've stretched and worked the muscles around your hips. And if you have any questions, any comments, please let me know. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.